Trim, you know my phone at? Yo, what's good, y'all? How y'all feeling on that? Y'all good? Shoot, talking about waiting for a game to capture. We ain't capturing no games tonight. We capturing this. So basically, let me reintroduce myself. I'm Shav Kings, and I am literally on a journey. Hey, what's up, Jay? How you doing, man? What's going on? Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. So basically, I'm just here to, discuss financial alternatives and, and how certain things affect crypto, stocks, bonds, the housing market. You know, um, I think we all would like to be financially free, and wake up and do what we want. Nobody wants to work if they don't have to. We work to get money, and you got to work to get money. But when you're doing what you love, is that considered work? So my goal right now is to just educate each other and we educate ourselves. Each one teach one. But I seen something earlier that I was looking at, and it was called "Why is Wall Street Snapping Up Homes?" So I haven't read through this yet. I like to read it live with the audience so that we all could understand what we're reading and we could naturally react together. So, I will explain as I'm reading. What's this? Get this out of here. So basically the title is "Why is Wall Street Snapping Up Homes?" And it goes, housing is the world's biggest asset class. But until recently, renting out family homes was a mom and pop cottage business seen as uninvestable by Wall Street. Of course, when Blackstone, a private equity, oh man, my mic's not on, is it? Oh, we was having technical difficulties, y'all. We was having technical difficulties. I got the music back. Yo, what's good? I keep doing that. We was having technical difficulties there. Okay, so basically what I was saying was, I'm reintroducing myself. My name is Shav Kings, and I'm just here to embark on a journey of financial freedom, financial alternatives, and stuff like that. I'm just trying to help everybody learn what I'm learning. I am by no means an expert in any category. I am learning with you guys. We could learn together. We could grow together. I will be doing a giveaway for my 100th subscriber. Well, I'm not doing the giveaway for the 100th subscriber. What's going to happen is when I get to 100 subscribers on YouTube, I will be holding a contest and I will have a Twitter picker, and there will be certain requirements, and whoever's in the chat, we will run a contest for a giveaway. It could be cash, it could be ETH, whatever, nothing too crazy, but just something of my way of saying thank you to everybody for showing up and showing out. Uh, what's up, Jay? I don't know if you can hear me when I said thank you for stopping by the other time, but I do appreciate you being here, Jay. I appreciate all the support. All the love is greatly appreciated. You guys, without y'all, I wouldn't be able to do this. I'm glad you're doing okay, Jay. I'm glad, and I appreciate you being here. But I want to talk about why is Wall Street snapping up family homes? Like I said, I don't read the articles before I get on live because I want my reactions to it. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that, my brother. And I just want to make sure that you guys see that, my reactions to these things are genuine. We're gonna cut out the mistakes and people thinking I can't read, and we ain't gonna have no more. Oh, he black. Oh, he black. We ain't gonna have no more of those. All right, but basically, what I want to do is I want to divulge a little bit into this, and maybe we could all understand why Wall Street is snapping up homes. So, housing is the world's biggest asset class, but until recently, renting out family homes was a mom and pop cottage business seen as uninvestable by Wall Street. When Blackstone, a private equity giant, floated the idea of creating vast portfolios of homes after the global financial crisis of the 2007 to 2009, banks refused to lend it. The firm ran the idea by S.L.J, a property mogul who sold Blackstone his $39 billion office empire before the financial crisis. No way, he retorted. For an investor routinely splurging on hotel chains and swanky office towers, the buy to let business seemed like small fry by comparison. So basically, they were saying that why would we invest in these homes when we're already making all this other money? So clearly, they've seen something in the housing market, especially for the past couple years, especially since COVID. I don't know, when people were staying home. Um, the housing market went up and inflated, and it's really been a seller's market for the past few years. And now it seems like everything goes through a cycle, So it was a seller's market, and now hopefully it's going to come back to being a buyer's market. So now I guess this is how we're going to see why Wall Street decided to invest, but I think it's more than Wall Street, you know. So let's see. Blackstone went ahead despite Mr. Zell's advice. A decade on from the first purchase in Phoenix, the experiment has morphed into an institutional grade asset class. Yes, last year, interest in the sector reached fever pitch. According to John Burns, real estate consultant, a research firm, big investors committed at least $45 billion to buying single family homes in America, up from $3 billion the year before. So 3 to 6 is 100%, right? So that's 100%. You doubled what you had. So that would make 3 to 9 200%. This is like a 10,000% increase almost. You know what I'm saying? Like 9 goes into 45 5 times. So 3 goes into 9, 45, 15 times. So this is 15 times more than they spent the year before. Why? Even as housing market's cool, which I was saying, it's more becoming a buyer's market. I mean, a seller's market now for us, which is good. If you want to buy a home, this will be the time to start looking. I wouldn't say purchase because I still think that the market will be going down some more. So why not get the best deal possible, especially if you're not going to be buying a house outright. You want to lock in. So even as housing market's cool, investment is pouring in, with firms including Goldman Sachs and KKR following in Blackstone's footsteps. It's easy to see why. Between 2016 and 2021, annual returns from family rentals have outperformed those of housing for old folk, offices, shopping malls, and even apartments, according to Green Street, another research firm. In the past decade, the value of homes owned by institutions has doubled from 4.7 trillion to what? The value of homes owned by institutions. Oh, okay. I was reading that wrong. So basically, now that's more than double, but we're gonna let them have that. So basically, it was at 1.9 trillion and 10 years ago, and now it's at 4.7 trillion now. Unlike mom and pop investors who tend to own no more than a handful of homes, the biggest institutions can hold tens of thousands of homes, which are often renovated and have around the clock maintenance. Invitation Homes, America's largest family landlord, says it spends an average of $39,000 fixing up each one. So if they have a million homes and they're spending $39,000, that's a lot of money. So, of course they're gonna want their money back. Oh, you can hear me? All right, good. These goodies are attracting richer tenants. Of course, I mean, if I have a way to triple or quadruple my income, why wouldn't I? And I think we as smaller people, we don't have the type of money that these corporations have. So I think that we will want, maybe we should build a community where we are able to do this for each other instead of allowing the rich to get richer, because that's really what's going on, like even with crypto, like rich people see that normal everyday people like us are becoming millionaires and billionaires overnight, and they want their hand in the pot, like it's more. Yes, exactly. See, exactly, Jay, exactly. And it's unfair sometimes, because how is a person like me or you, a regular person, going to compete with a whale? We have to, as a community, maybe we need to start creating our own banks, our own everything. It doesn't matter about race, it doesn't matter about skin color. What matters is our economic status. Maybe if we can do this, we don't have to deal with inflation. We don't have to deal with people telling us how much to pay, because we are investing in ourselves. And this is where financial freedom comes in, because I'll be damned if somebody's going to charge me $3,000 for a $1,000 apartment. More money, more power, more status. Exactly, Jay. But that's a good talking point, Jay, because if it's 10 of us, right? So if this one person has $1 million and it's 10 of us and we have 500,000 each, that's still 5 million. So our 5 million is still greater than his 1 million. But we need to learn how to stick together, and we need to learn how to treat each other kindly. This way we can grow together. It doesn't matter if you live across the world or if you live right next door. We could build our own community and our own banks. Like, we are all investors. We all want financial freedom. Let's strive for that. Let's stop letting these big corporations tell us how to live, how to spend, where to spend, and what to spend it on. Because when you rent, think about it like this. Your goal is to, if you're a parent, your goal is to set up a situation where your kids are good and you're creating generational wealth. Now, think about this. Every time, if you don't own, every time you pay rent to that landlord, you're investing in his child's future. So why not take that same money and invest it in yours? You know? Hey, what's up, crypto trader? What's up, babe? That's my wife right there, Sharima. Hey, baby. Crypto trader, what's up, man? But yeah, so if we start building our wealth instead of setting up another, really think about that though. So when you pay your rent, I'm putting money towards my landlord's college tuition funds for his children. I'm putting money towards his mortgage if he's still paying on it. I'm giving him money for his down payments for his items. And I'm at any given moment, I could be kicked out of my home if I don't make a payment. And I think that we as a community, we should start looking out for each other more, as far as building up banks and exchanges, which is what we're trying to do. But I think that we need to find solid people And we need to understand that there's going to be bumps in the road, and we still should just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something, like, what happened to self-policing? What happened to that? Like, now we allow people to tell us, oh, this is your rent, pay it. You know, if you got it, it's nothing wrong with paying a mortgage on a house. Don't ever make somebody make you feel like, oh, because you have a mortgage, you're still renting. No, you're investing in your future. You're building generational wealth. Because if you pass away, right, now your children have a home. Yo, bro, put the word out. I'm doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. Like, retweet, let them know. Look, I'm doing giveaways at milestones. So 100, I'll probably do it every 100 all the way up to 1,000, and then at 1,000, I'm gonna do a really big. Then at 1,000, I'm gonna do a really big giveaway. I'm gonna do a big. I'm gonna do a really big giveaway. You know, I want to celebrate my supporters as much as, you know, y'all supporting me and y'all celebrating me by even being out here right now. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I give back to you guys, because you guys are definitely helping me live my dream, and I really appreciate all of y'all. You know, oh, he black. Oh, he black. Like, you know, so I don't know if I have the clip, but whoever doesn't know, I will definitely try to find it and I'll put it up. Matter of fact, I think I have it right here. So let's look. Let's see. If in case you missed it, wait, did I pin it to the top? Nope, I didn't. Okay. So in case you missed it, y'all, this was me about 2 days ago on my live stream. They roasted me. Look, they was roasting me right here. There you go, right here. Y'all ready? You know, so you might see something you like the whole price up. Press conference with Fed Chairman Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell, we black. More power to you, my brother. You. Fed rate hikes won't stop inflation. Okay, this is another article. You serious? Look at Cuff saying he. Oh man, he on season? Oh, it's all right. He representing with the Jerome. Yo, you know, it was funny because I don't want to sound ignorant when I say it, but like, I just never knew that name was more than what it is, you know. But I learned something new every day. Exactly. You know what, crypto? That right there. That's the goal, man. You know, and every time I reach one of these milestones, I want to give back to you guys more and more and more. Thank you, Tornado. Oh, what's up, man? I didn't even know you was here. Thank you. You know, but I do want to say this though. You know, I'm a I'm an infant in this crypto game. You know, I got lucky with Shiba Inu last year. You know, and I know you guys are here. Y'all know Cuffin. You know, and that's like my brother, man. And you know, he inspired me to chase my dream, to chase my goal. You know, financial freedom, financial independence, and knowledge. I would love, as I'm learning and growing, to help you guys grow and learn with me. If I'm making a mistake, I definitely don't mind correcting it. I like to have knowledge, and I like to make sure that the knowledge that I'm giving is accurate. As much as funny as that moment was with Jerome Powell, I don't want to come off as I don't know what I'm talking about, you know. So I do like to let it be known that I am still growing with this. I am still learning how to be great, you know, and you guys supporting me, it really means a lot to me, you know, and I want to give back to you guys as much as I can as I keep growing, you know. So basically what I was doing was I was just discussing how Wall Street is buying up homes because it's profitable for them now. and we need to stop letting these companies do this to us, like we need to stop letting these big, like, I don't have $1 billion to invest on a property to make it top notch, but we do. We as a community can have $1 billion, $1 million together, you know. Thank you, Tornado. I appreciate it, and I will definitely make sure that I keep going, and no matter how I feel, I'm at a point in my life where it's like this is what I want to do. I work 3 jobs, and it's not always easy, and there's times when I don't want to get up. I don't want to do nothing, but I know that with hard work comes good results, and if I could work that hard at a 9 to 5, I could work that hard at living my dream. I could work that hard at being financially free. I could work that hard at setting up my kids' future. I could work that hard at making my wife live all her dreams. You know what I'm saying? And that's the goal. And I think that should be the goal for everyone, because that's why we all here. That's literally why we all here. We're all here because we want the financial freedom. I am not by no means a financial expert. I'm even still learning how to read these charts right here. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do want to see something. And I was talking to my boy earlier about this. And don't get me wrong, this is by no means a proven fact. But I have noticed that on the weekends, crypto usually green lights a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, I feel like that happens because the stock market is closed, and those people that was trading wanted to still trade over the weekend, so they go into crypto. But I was also told that it's not always like that. You know what I'm saying? So I've lost a lot of money in crypto, like a lot. And I used to sell at, like, I would invest in a project. The project wouldn't go the way I wanted it to go. And then guess what? So I put it in at 3,000, like when Ether was 3,000, right? Let's just give an example. I will put like money into it, thinking that it's going to keep going. Now Ether's at 13, right? So if I put $1,000 in Ether at 3,000, now that is half. So it's like 500, and I need to learn how to be patient. And I think I need to learn how to not give up. Like, don't give up. If your goal is to be a crypto trader and or stocks and bonds or real estate, whatever you want to do, if you believe it, you can achieve it. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And don't give up. Don't no question is a stupid question. There's no such thing as, oh, do I want to ask that and seem like I don't know? Because the best thing that you could do, especially when it comes to finances, is having transparency and being as clear as possible with people. You want people, hold on, y'all. You want people to trust and believe in what you're saying. You don't necessarily want it to be, oh, this is my word and this is what I'm saying, and that's all it is. No, but you also want to make sure that you're not leading people down a path of financial peril. You know what I'm saying? Because no, by no means are any of us financial advisors. Well, some of us might be, but like I'm not. People that I know, they're not. But people trust us and people make decisions based on information that they receive from us. So when we are giving this information out, we want to make sure that this information is accurate as possible. And that's another thing I wanted to show you guys. I was reading it over here. Where is it? Where is it? It was in here, right? I was reading, where was it? Where was it? So basically, I see this here, but I wasn't going to talk about it. But now that I see it, I just want to talk about this right here real quick with the picture with Tom Brady. We're not looking at him. It's about the actual title right here. this is what they want you to believe. This way they could pretend like they care about inflation going down. And then 3-4 months from now, it's going to be, oh, yeah, we still got to increase everything. I don't know if y'all read about the FOMC, but they plan on raising everything another 4% within the next 15 months. So things that's high is going to get higher. Thank God gas went down, but there's people without cars, so gas is the least of their worries. You know what I'm saying? And like, we need to just be free. Like, they're gonna allow us to believe whatever they want us to believe. Let's stop letting big media paint the narrative for us. Like, let's paint our own narratives. Let's paint our own financial paths. Let's paint our own pictures. Like, why buy art when we could make it? Why? You know? So I want to go back to these charts real quick. I just wanted to speak on this, and I can't find the article, and I should have had it up, but it refreshed and it disappeared. So I'm not going to look for it right now. Shout outs to Ripple though. Shout outs to Ripple. Let's check I want to see something real quick. So if you invest in XRP, you've had a good weekend. Look at this. It went all the way up yesterday. Let's zoom in. It went up to 50 cents from, where was it, a week ago? From 34 cents, the low of last week, all the way up to 50 cents in a 7-day period. So if you had a nice amount, you made a little something. Now let's see the past month. No, okay. That's not what I want to look at. What I wanted to look at was, where was it? So if you remember, around last year, Ripple was up like over $1.28 to be exact. Then it dropped all the way down here to 32 cents. I think it went lower. Let me see. I think it went back into the 20s at one point. Did it? Well, I know it went to like 30 cents, and you had a good weekend this weekend. Let's keep it up. I hope. look what he wrote. XRP has officially broken out of his downtrend. I hope that this is true, and I hope it stays a bullish market for Ripple. I don't think Ripple's a bad project by any means, and I think that, I wish them success. I hope that all these projects are successful, because I know that there's good people that I'm starting to interact and network with that have money invested in these projects, and it was a good weekend for XRP. Let's see the year to date. Let's see the all. I want to check something real quick. So when Ripple came out in 2013, it was 0.005, 0.003, all the way down here. Boom. Then it went to an all-time high up here, which was $3.37 pre-pandemic. After, then it started downtrending, and it stayed down. And I believe that it got down here. This was like during when people couldn't go outside, and then it went all the way back up to here. $1. This thing, I can't do it the way this guy does it. Anyway, look, it's like I'm playing a game. You think it's gonna 100%, Jay? Again? I don't know. Maybe. So all right, Jay. So put it in the comments. What do you think 1 year from today, right? Where do you think XRP will be in dollar value? So if you had to put this dollar amount right here, if you had to put that dollar amount, what would it be in a year? What is your opinion? I like to interact with you guys, and I like to know what you think. Look, he hates XRP. This was in March though. Let's see what made him Let's see what made him say that. So let's check March 2022. Let's see what made him say that in March. It wasn't that bad that he should hate it in March. You think XRP will be $3 by next year, Jay? That's very optimistic. Because let's see. The last time it was at $3 was the last time XRP was at $3 was in March. No, it was in 2018 January. January 13th, it was at $1.86 right there. Wait, what? Has it ever been $3? It has. Look, $3.10 in January 2018. Yes, I do think that's a good point too. Yes, the SEC does play a major part in Ripple, and I did realize that Ripple was doing good until this lawsuit. And I, like I said, I do think that Ripple is a very good project, and I think that I believe in the coming years, yes, especially if Ripple wins the case with the SEC. I do believe that Ripple will go to at least 5. All right, so Tornado, if you feel like if they win the case, what do you see happening within, if let's say we win the case tomorrow, Ripple wins the case, right? A year from today, if they was to win the case tomorrow, where do you see the dollar amount on Ripple? I like this. I like this format. I like to interact with you guys, and I like to get your opinions, and let's make those talking points. I'm also open to having you guys come on stream and we talk. I like that. I like that format where you guys interact and we actually talk about things that you guys want to talk about. So, like, if you had to say, okay, Ripple won the case Monday, so a year from Monday, Ripple will be where? And I think it will explode if they win. I don't see why not. Like I said, I think Ripple's a good project, and it's trades on Ether. You think? Yeah, I think that's fair. Honestly, I think $10 is very, very optimistic. And Jay, I do hope that it gets to $10, Jay. Like I do, but I think that $3 to $5 is a realistic goal, especially if Ripple wins that case. I really see I could see $5 for Ripple by next year if everything goes the way we want it to go. And they had a good weekend. I'm happy for them. That honestly, I think that it will. I do think that the whole market will move. I think that with you, and I agree and I concur. But isn't that what they all do, Jay? Isn't that what everybody does? Like that's what I was saying. Like we need to be in a position, like as a community, we need to build tight bonds with each other, and because money changes people. You don't want to lose your money, so we build a community amongst ourselves, and we do it ourselves. Like the blockchain. Like anybody could get on it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's build a community where we could be the whales. Like, let's do it. I know they're doing it now with coins, but I'm talking about coins for the little people, coins for people that's not millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably why Shiba Inu took off, because it was like an everyman's token, even if it was a meme token. It was like, oh, I can own 1,000,000 Shiba. You can own 1,000,000 Shiba. You know what I'm saying? But we need good people so we can have actual backing of our projects. Like we need people that have a vision, that Okay, so like I want to speak on growth token real quick. Like I love the concept of it. I love the green effect, using plants to burn energy. Like that to me is an awesome thing, and I think that, hold on, big powerful. So that's why we do this on a decentralized network, Jay. And we need to make ourselves rich. Like we build a community. If we if we together, like if you have one stick, right, and you bend it, it'll break. Now, if you take 10 sticks and wrap them together tight and try to break it the way you break that one stick, you need more strength. So now, if you take 20, 30, 100, now if I got 100 sticks all wrapped together real tight, I can't just break it, and that's what I'm saying. We need solid, trustworthy people in our community that want to build their own neighborhoods, that want to build their own schools. Like, let's do it. Like, we can do it. Like, you can do it. I could do it. Crypto can do it. We can do it. Like, why can't we do it? We have to believe in each other, and we have to trust each other, and we have to understand that this market is always going to be manipulated by the whales. So we need to become the whales. And I like NFTs. I'm still understanding the concept of it, but I like certain projects that I'm reading about. And I think the NFTs might, so that's where you could teach them, Jay. Like you teach them, each one teach one. Like each one teach one. Like if you could teach me something, now I'm gonna take that information and I'm gonna go give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure that this information that I'm sharing is as accurate as possible. You want to make sure that if you learn something, pay it forward. Because when you pay it forward, only thing you're doing is putting good energy out there, good vibes, and you're allowing people to gravitate towards you because your energy is good. Yeah, but okay, and I will speak on this right here because that's true. And that's what stopped me. There was certain coins that I wanted to buy that I didn't know how to buy, and some coins I still don't know how to navigate certain sites to buy coins. You know what I'm saying? So if sometimes you have to hold somebody's hand for a little while. And we may not want to, but that's part of being a leader and growing your community. Because if you could show somebody how to make even $5 more than they had yesterday, and they could start doing that every day, they're going to believe in you. They're going to be like, oh, let me ask this person, oh, Jay, do you think, and that's called being an influencer. We want to influence people to strive for financial freedom. Like I said, I am not a chart reader, as far as I'm not gonna come on this channel and read all the charts and stuff like that. Like there's channels like my boy Cuff and the Dip, he does that. So my goal is to talk about these charts and the all-time highs and all-time lows and you guys investments. I want to do more Q&As. I want to converse with my audience. I want you guys to feel like we're growing together as a team. I'm all about unity and trust and believing in one another and supporting one another's dreams and goals. What coins do you have, Jay? What coins do you have? List a couple, and so we could talk about them. Because I got a few things. I still got some Shiba. So I got actually still got a lot of Shiba. Um, I got some Doge, but the Ether, and a lot of coins on the Ether network. Like I'm really heavily invested in that. And right. You know what's funny? You know what's funny about the crypto coin that you're talking about, Tornado? Like I saw when it went up the way it did, and I was so mad. Bro, I was in that coin when it was under a penny. I didn't think it was gonna move. Yo, I had like 100 million of them. I had like 100 million of them, and then it went up to like 25 cents. I think. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's just look at it. Let's just look at it. Let's look at it. Chronos. But now it's at 11 cents. Where'd it go up to? How do I open this chart up? Okay. Where is it? Chronos. CRO. It's just the crypto.com coin. So it was in the past year. Look, 84.90 cents. It almost hit $1, bro. Like it almost hit $1. Like this time last year, like November last year, I remember I was looking at it like, wow. Wow. Crow's moving from beta to mainnet. I thought it was already like maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. But I thought that it was already like a big thing now. But I remember when it jumped from here in like a month. It was 15 cent and went all the way up to 90 cent. I know somebody, TX. I know somebody that became a millionaire because of this right here. Literally, this jump right here changed their life, bro. Like he's out of here. Like, well, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Like, and that's another thing. Like, I'm glad you're not discouraged. Yeah, that really does suck. I'm sorry for that. But this is why we need to build a community, and this is what Cuffin the Dip was talking about with the Flight Club, where they have like when you're part of when you own the NFT, you actually buy into the club. Like he has things instilled in that project that help people in those situations. No, I want to say life sucks, man. You're still here, you're still breathing, you still have a chance to make money. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that bad. We gonna grow together, man. We here. We gonna get it back. We all in the same boat, Like so, let's grow from here. Let that be a lesson to make sure when you're dealing with people, Jay, especially people that you just meeting, make sure that they have at least somebody that you trust behind them. If you don't trust the person that's behind them, at least, especially if you're just meeting them, don't do it. It's better to miss out on money than to lose money that have somebody steal from you. And that sucks when people steal, and I know it hurts, man. And I'm sorry about your father losing the 30K, but you're gonna get it back double. We're gonna talk it into existence. You're gonna get it back. You're gonna turn that 30K loss into a 60K gain. So let's just keep going, man. Like I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you haven't given up. And everything's gonna be all right. You got good people. And if I was in a position to say that's what I want to do, if I was in a position to be like, here's 30K right now, I would. You know what I'm saying? And that's the goal. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to help back and give back to the community that is helping me grow, that I'm helping grow, and they're helping me grow. We all gonna help each other. Each one teach one for all and all for one. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the goal. That's my goal. And I want to surround myself with people like that want to achieve financial freedom, and I wouldn't mind being off the grid. Give me my money. Let's go off the grid. Let's build a community. Let's build our own schools. Hey, is it Mem Chick or Mean Chick? I don't want to say your name wrong, and if I did, if I butchered your name, I completely apologize. Like, I don't always have the best pronunciation when it comes to names, but yeah, so I want to make sure that we are all growing together. And why not? Like, why not us? Like, you see these people that's millionaires and billionaires and super rich. Like, why not us? Not show Tasto. I'm from Russia. Question mark. Are you asking me if you're from Russia? I don't know. But thank you for joining the stream. I do appreciate you. Thank you for being here, even if it's just for 2 minutes. Thank you for your support. Every view matters. Every viewer matters, And if there's something that you want to talk about financially or anything, just, feel free to type it in the chat and we can make it a talking point. And don't ever lose hope. And I hope your mom's is doing better. And I hope that she beats cancer, because cancer sucks. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's a plan for you, Jay. Like, there's a plan for you. Sometimes you have to take a minor setback to make a major comeback. And I feel like you're still here, you're still breathing. You got a chance to completely turn that situation all the way around. And I think that you're going to do it. And I feel like you have the determination. You're still here, you're still showing support. And that's what we're here for, Jay. We are a community. You know what I'm saying? And we're supposed to be able to share and feel comfortable with each other. And if there's anything that I could do to help you, I will. You know what I'm saying? We are in this together. Do you believe me? Honestly, it wouldn't matter to me where you from. I just appreciate your support. Exactly, Crypto Tornado. Like, we are in this together. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we're individual investors, but at the end of the day, we are a community, and we need to be there for one another, and we need to support each other, and make sure that the people that you're putting your trust into and behind are people that you trust for real. Like, somebody could sound good, but their intentions are no good. Like, I don't just, if I get on a stream and somebody's just asking me for money, like, automatically, like, I don't even take that stream serious, because to me, the only thing you want is money. Like, there's streams that I join and they literally have the Cash App posted on the screen. Literally. Like, I understand that you don't do this for free. We get it. But if that's why you're here, then your mission is not my mission, and they don't align. And there's nothing wrong with wanting people to support you and your content. Like, I'm not gonna ever say, oh, don't put your Cash App or your PayPal, but if your mission is to grow with your community, then y'all grow together. Don't take somebody's last $5 just because you can get it because they're a good person. Like, I can ask for donations. I'm still a small time streamer. Like, every dollar will help. But no, that to me, that's not growing. That's just me saying, oh, support me. Look, I'm doing something. I want to grow with you together. Let's make mistakes together. Let's correct them together. Well, you know what? Those are good talking points. What I'll do, Jay, is I'll look into these coins. Well, of course, XRP, we already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, But I'm there's some of these I've never seen before. I seen XLM. I don't know about QNT and H. I'll look into those, and we can definitely on my next stream. We could talk about it. What I want to do is, I want to probably start streaming around this time of night, and maybe for like an hour sometime in the day, because I live in the East Coast of America, so my time zone is different. Like right now, it's probably about 4:30 in the morning where I'm at. And I want to be able to reach all audiences, and I want to make sure that you guys are we're all in this together. Because just because we're not in the same country, same time zone, doesn't mean that we can't invest in something together and build a community. Because why can't we? Like I can help you if our community gets big enough, I can help you become a landlord in Russia in your country in India. I can help you become a mogul. You can help me become a mogul. You can put my name out there in your country so people know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like we all can help each other. We all can grow together. We all can be unified instead of trying to compete with each other. You know, our competition is corporate. That's our competition. And our competition shouldn't be one another. We shouldn't be trying to get over on each other. We shouldn't be scamming each other. But there's people out there that don't care about integrity. And that's another thing. Always make sure when you're investing in something, like if these people are super hard to get questions and answers out of, follow your gut. Follow your heart. Don't just invest in something because it seems like you can make a quick buck, because a quick buck is not always worth your integrity. And I've seen a few rug pulls where it's like, wow, like they like, wow, you really did that. Why? And it sucks. It sucks that it's like that. But it is. And like I'm surrounded by people like Cuff. I met Big Vern yesterday, and JRE, Texas Tornado. My crypto journey, Rodney. He's good people. Austin. These are good people. These are good people that have projects going on. Hopefully, one day everybody get together and they build a community. We build a community. My goal is to put my family in a position where my children don't even have to bust a sweat working if they don't want to. We see celebrities and rich people do it all the time. Why can't we put up our people in a position where they don't have to work hard their whole life? If my son never has to get up and go work some 9 to 5 that he's unhappy at because his father put him in a position to succeed, that's an accomplishment. If my daughter could go become a homeowner because she had her parents made enough money to put her in a position to become a homeowner, why not? Because now that's just more equity for my family. And I feel like we all should think like that. A lot of people are in crypto because it's like, oh, I'm broke and I want to be rich. But is that a good reason to get into it? Honestly, like if you think about it, is that a good reason to say, oh, I want to invest in crypto because I just want to be rich tomorrow? Most coins that are worth investing in aren't just going to make you rich tomorrow. Exactly. Exactly. And thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Crypto Lounge. I meant to say that. It is, and it's very tacky. Now if you got that kind of crowd, then by all means, go ahead. We all want money. Like that's why we're here. We all want money. But to ask people for money because you're enlightening them or because you have an opinion you want to share, it's really, it gives off the wrong message. It makes it seem like, oh, this person is going to say whatever they need to say to get me to send them money on this Cash App, and that's not the goal. My goal is for us as a community to be financially free of corporations, of real estates, of landlords. Like, let's be our own. Let's be our own community. Let's build our own schools. Let's build our own buses. Okay, so I'm from New York City, right? And out there we have the MTA. Literally, they raise prices every year because they claim they don't make enough money. They're the only public transportation in the entire city. So they make money. They make over $1 billion a year, probably 1 trillion, who knows? And it never will. And I'm glad you know that, Jay. And like I said, I'm so glad that you have not given up, you know. And I think that you're gonna have a lot of good things coming your way. I think that your blessings are coming. Let's hope that your downs are in your past. Of course, you might have a rough day, but that's the goal, to never give up, Jay. And I'm glad that you're still here. I'm glad you're still a believer, because there's things that you wrote in the chat that it's like, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. But the fact that you're able to be open about it and express it and still have the enthusiasm to want to grow in this community is amazing. And I commend you and I respect you for that. And like I said, good things are coming your way, my brother. I believe in you. I got faith in you. Anything I could do to help, I will. You know what I'm saying? I'm still just a small time streamer, but with support from you guys, that'll change. And I want to give back to you guys for every milestone that I reach. So like I said, when I do get to 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. When I get to, probably, I don't know if it's going to be 200 after that or 500. It depends on growth speed, and but I definitely want to give back to everybody that is supporting me. Like, that's what I want to do, because without y'all, I wouldn't be anything. This would not be happening, and I wouldn't be able to have the confidence to even come on here and talk. I want to be as transparent with you guys as possible. I'm not no celebrity. I'm a regular person. I'm a regular crypto investor, just like y'all. But I am by no means somebody that is in a position to go, like, just say, oh, I'm a millionaire. Look, I'm trying to be there with you guys. We are in this together. We're in this together. So feel free to, Sha, talk about this coin today. Like, I don't mind, because I would like to know. Maybe you could teach me something. Like I said, each one teach one. So let's see if I could find the actual article now. Oh, and you're welcome, Jay. You're welcome. So this looks like it's a good article. Wasn't we just talking about instant gratification? Right? We were just talking about it. But it's saying to forget about delayed gratification. Let's see what they got to say about this. The marshmallow test is a classic of standardized psychology. A young child is given a marshmallow and told they can eat it whenever they like. Wait for 15 minutes, though, and they can have two. And then they are left alone. When a child test was first performed at Stanford University in the 60s, the average child succumbed in 3 minutes. I mean, you're putting sweets in front of a child. But those who did not were rewarded with more than just a sugar rush. A follow-up study in 1990 showed that success on the test was associated with a whole range of goodies in later life, from academic achievement to coping better with stress. By now, the associated investment lesson is eye-rollingly familiar. Jam tomorrow should be prized over jam today, which I agree. Valuing a firm by its present earnings, assets, and dividend yield is for the dinosaurs. The pace of technological innovation has made these metrics obsolete. Instead, what matters is a company's chance of explosive future growth. For a canonical example, look to Amazon. Unprofitable for decades, now the world's fifth largest company. Shout out to Jeff Bezos. To their proponents, the beating growth stocks have taken over the past year simply does not matter. Truly innovative, disruptive firms will eventually provide returns that make any number of temporary setbacks eminently bearable. Such thinking has guided some of the most successful investors of the past few decades, yet their strategies have played out during a 40-year period in which interest rates have mostly fallen. Should that trend now reverse and the Federal Reserve seems to raise rates by 3/4 of a percentage point, that's the 0.75 increase that they was talking about with the FOMC meetings. We're gonna just the logic will be turned on its head. In a world of higher interest rates, waiting for jam tomorrow just isn't worth it. So basically, they're saying they started off by saying, jam today is better than jam tomorrow. But now they're saying because of the economy that jam tomorrow's not worth waiting for when you could just have your jam today. We're going to see why now. We're going to elaborate. To see why, first consider a crucial driver of this year's downturn. In place of current profits, growth stocks offer the prospect of bigger ones in the future, but a dollar in 10 years' time is not worth the same as a dollar today because the dollar today can earn income in the meantime. At an interest rate of 1%, you need to deposit $91 to have $100 in 10 years' time. At a rate of 5%, you can deposit just $61. Hence, this year's fall in growth stocks, as rates have risen, the promise of future profits has become worth considerably less in the present. This logic has broader implications than most investors realize. Now, imagine you will receive $100 a year forever. By the reasoning above, this has a finite present value, since compound interest means payments in the distant future are almost worthless. I get where they're going with it. But they're saying that my dollar's not going to be worth the same in 10 years. Last time I checked, the way that money's working is $60,000 60 years ago. It's like having $800,000 today. You know what I'm saying? So is my dollar worth more? Or is it worth less? You know what I'm saying? But to me personally, I feel like you should invest in your future. Immediate gratification is it's good. It feels great. It's awesome. Like, oh wow, I put $5 and now look, I have $25 by the end of the week. But now you took out your $25, right? Now that same $25 that you took out this Friday because you needed immediate gratification, if you would have waited till the end of the month, that $25 would have been $100 or $500. So I think that every situation is different. Some people might need that $25 because they don't have no food. But if you can wait and invest in something that is steady and sturdy, I think that you should. So let's continue to read it. This logic has broader implications than most investors realize. Now imagine you receive $100 a year forever. By the reasoning above, this has a finite present value. Wait, I read this already. In other words, higher interest rates dramatically alter firms' incentives when choosing which timeline to invest over. Sacrificing short term profits for longer term gains is one thing when you are trying to persuade investors that your super app, machine learning algorithm, or gene sequencing widget has the potential to end up in an industry. It is another when even the best case scenario has its value so heavily skewed towards what can be done in the next decade. Startup founders are used to shaking off derision over implausible utopian dreams. It is more of a kick in the teeth to realize that even utopia is not worth much unless it can be achieved in short order. So again, this article is more saying like, what is utopia if you can't get to it or you can't get to it now? To me, utopia is my end result. I want to end up in utopia, and Rome wasn't built in a day. You if you have a way to get to utopia by tomorrow and you can accomplish all your dreams and goals by tomorrow, by any means do that, and go for it and let me know how you did it, because maybe I could do it too. But I think investing for the future long term is better. But if you can find a project or something that you can get immediate dividends from, go for it. But just never put more than you can afford to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, play around. For people that's beginners, play around with pennies, penny stocks, penny cryptos. See how it moves. Find something that you like, do your research on it, do your homework, and invest and make it happen. Like, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a penny stock. The stock is probably got 3 zeros on it, and the one, look, you got 10 million. Now you have 10 million of it. That's a beautiful thing. Now, if something happens where, it drops a couple zeros, now it's worth 5 cents. Look, you made some money, but you didn't lose nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then you playing with the penny stocks, you buy 10 million, you spend like $5, $10. It crashes, you only lost $5, $10. Build up your confidence. Yes, gold will always have value, and as you can see, I got a couple gold chains. I want to get some more gold to just leave in a box for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Yes, gold, 24 karat gold, 24 karat gold. That's at 24 karat or better. You could do 14, but it's kind of watered down. But 24 karat gold or better is definitely an investment. Silver is always going to be an investment. It's funny, Jay, because I didn't know like silverware, like forks and spoons, actually made out of silver is worth money until I got a job working with a company that actually dealt with stuff like that. And they would go like some rich people, they pass away, and their family decides to donate the stuff to charity. We would go to their house, collect the stuff, and appraise it. And I was like, wow. Like, wow. Now I see why people be like, oh, that's my silverware. We're not eating with that. Like, I get it. It makes sense, And I think that, but I think that having the physical gold, though, I don't know about investing in it on the marketplace. I never really looked into it too much. But I think having physical gold that you can melt down is always a good thing. Like, why not? Why not? You know, because um I don't know if you know, but during the pandemic, I went to go buy a chain that was like, it was like $400. But during the pandemic, that same $400 chain wound up being $1,000, and That's because gold will never lose its value. It's a natural mineral, and before the paper money, let's gravitate away from paper money. Like let's practice, like I try to use credit cards for everything now because I'd rather just pay my credit card and build up my credit score. Like if I could not spend money while I'm building my credit, that's a beautiful thing to me. I really try not to use debit. I try to use credit because it's showing payment history. It's showing that I'm responsible. It's showing that I know how to utilize my credit limits and my credit amount, and I try not to use too much of those cards. There's been times, like I said, I am by no means some rich person. There's been times I've maxed out my card. You can compare silver as XRP now is undervalued. You know what's funny? When I first heard of Bitcoin, I thought it was like gold. Like I'm like, oh, they're taking gold and they're making it into money. That's literally what I thought. I'm like, oh, look, they're bringing gold coins back, y'all. I did not know it was a digital asset. I had no idea what it was. Somebody actually gave me like a little hard disk, and it had like 10 Bitcoins on it when I was like in like 2011. And I just gave it away because I didn't know what it was. I'm like, you put gold in it? It's like, it's just Bitcoin. I'm like, what threw me off was them saying that they was mining it. Like I'm thinking that they're in like coal mines or like under the earth, like mining Bitcoin out like this. Like I didn't know they literally meant a computer. And by the time I realized what Bitcoin was, I just got into crypto really during the pandemic. So I'm new to this, but I was smart enough when to invest in Bitcoin when it was like at $6,000. Then it went all the way up to 60. So that was a 10 times for me. I 10 times whatever I put in. I got lucky a little bit, but I would have got really lucky if I would have held on to those 10 Bitcoins that I had in 2011 when it was like 75 cents, but I didn't. And you live and you learn. Yeah, yeah, Jay. Wow. Right. I had 10 Bitcoins in 2011. I know somebody that had like 1,500 in 2011. You know what I'm saying? But I like how he did it. The guy, because he has a name, but is it really him? Like nobody's really seen him before. Um, I like how he did it. How like you only combine this many bitcoins, and every year that passes, it's harder and harder to mine it. Because if you don't know, like I said, this is a channel for beginners like me. Um, if you don't know, it's it's mined by solving a math problem. So they have super computer centers where these things are coming through on the blockchain. It's like a math problem that looks crazy. Let's see if we can find what a Bitcoin math problem looks like. Let's see. I want a visual of it. I don't. And this is too right here. To not to skip over the math problem, but this is what threw me off about Bitcoin too. That says why Bitcoin is a problem. Through Bitcoin's environmental damage is so far only a tiny fraction of what cars and industries produce. These ecological concerns have pushed away many miners from coal power to places with cheaper hydroelectric power. And despite most concerns, the cryptocurrency still has a big fan base. Most famous among them tells us Elon Musk. See, I don't like that because I know for a fact Elon Musk doesn't even accept Bitcoin. Like he accepts Doge. And he literally spoke on Bitcoin saying that it's destroying the world. And I didn't realize how. I never understood how is Bitcoin mining destroying it until I realized how much power is needed to generate the computer power to solve these math problems. Let's see if I think this is one right here. Guys, just show me the visual, man. I just want to see a picture of it. That's all I want. No. Is this it? So look, you see this right here? It's like the Matrix. Let's see if I can make this bigger. I can't. Okay, no. Close that. So this is like the Matrix, man. You see? My name is Toby. My name is Toby. Look, that's how it looks in a computer. See, it's pretty much the same amount of numbers, but the coding. So my name is Toby. It has this is the amount of letters and stuff that come out. My name is Tony. See, the coding changes. My name is Toby's. Look, so look at this one. So this one says my name is Toby, right? If you look at these letters right here, they're all different than this one saying my name is Toby. None of these letters match each other. So, and this is what these problems look like, and they get more complicated and complicated. This is just a sentence. This isn't even a math problem. This is just the matrix part of, computer communication. But yeah, I the next time I go live, I'm gonna get some math problems up, and we're gonna talk about why they so hard, and they get harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. It's to the point now. People used to mine like back in the day when Bitcoin came out. People used to mine it themselves, like like on the computer, solve the problem, and then put it on the blockchain. Now, when they do it, they have to have a computer because it's so complicated. But if you guys give me a second, I'm gonna take a quick break. Oh, fuck. And we are back. But yeah, I just wanted to get online and speak with y'all about, what my journey is, what my mission is. If that music's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. I just want to have something in the background for us. I just want you guys to understand that I'm just here to grow with you together as one. Like, let's just learn. Let's master this crypto industry. Let's keep learning from people like Cuffin the Dead, JRE, Big Vern, stuff like that. Awesome, awesome Austin. Let's keep let's keep our community tight. Let's keep our community tight. Let's grow together. Let's learn together. Let's make mistakes together. Let's become millionaires together. Let's become billionaires together. The goal at the end of the day for all of us is financial freedom. So this was supposed to be a quick stream tonight. I didn't think I was even going to be on for an hour, but it's already been an hour and 20 minutes. I definitely appreciate you guys being here. Without y'all, I wouldn't even do this. Even if it's one viewer, 100 viewers, 1,000 viewers, I'm gonna give you guys the same energy every time. My goal is to motivate everybody to know that you can do it, because it is there for you to do it. It's your time. It is your time. It is your time. and don't give up faith. Don't lose hope, and believe in yourself. Because yes, Jay, believe in yourself. I believe in you. I believe in you. So I believe in yourself. And I feel like you can do it, man. Like we all can do it. So let's do it. Let's stick together. And on that note, I'm out. Yeah, have a great night. Thank you for coming by. And I really, really, truly, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate every single one of y'all. Make sure you retweet the post if you follow me on Twitter. If not, my Twitter handle is up there. Make sure you're following me. And when I do the giveaway, it's going to be random. It's going to be in the Twitter picker. And that's it. So just 100 subscriber giveaway. Don't forget. Y'all have a good night.